Okay, let's have a look at today's question or topic. Nowadays, shops have extended opening hours almost every day of the week in many countries. Is it a positive or negative development for shoppers and the local community? It should say. So essentially, this is a opinion essay. It's asking, is it good or bad? Choose which, and then tell me why. You can mix it up. You can say it's positive for shoppers, but negative for the local community. I think it's probably easier, though, to just say, yes or no. Unless you're really confident in your English, I would always warn against trying a mixed essay, because it's usually easy to come down on one side of the fence. So, my own contribution, my own introduction, I just wrote this out now. In many parts of the world, in many countries, so I paraphrased that. In many countries, in many parts of the world, shops have extended opening hours. Shops have long opening hours. Almost every day of the week. Virtually every weekday. Okay. So you can see how that is paraphrased. Is it a positive step? I say yes. In my view, this is a positive step. Notice I changed development for step. See how that works. Oops. Yes, it is a positive step. In my opinion, in my view, it is. Why? For customers or shoppers, as they can have greater access to goods and services, because we've got two, shoppers and local, and the local community. So what you could do, as I would do, in fact, if I had to continue writing this essay, paragraph 2 would be about the customers, and paragraph 3 would be about the local community. So shoppers, customers, this is my main idea, greater access to goods and services, and local community becomes a local area, as it will bring more people into the town centre. And then for this idea, I'll probably say something about regeneration of the city centre, make it more open after certain hours, so it's not just abandoned to gangs of youths or to drunks coming in and out of the pubs. It's more community orientated, etc. Okay, so those are the two main ideas. That's how I would probably approach this. Okay, let me save some changes. Let's take a look at your introductions. At present, these shops, right, no article, because you've not mentioned shops before. Shops' working hours have been noticeably increased in many cities of the world. Okay, not bad. This phenomenon, it's not a phenomenon, is it? Not really. Something exceptional has brought great advantages to the local community and customers. So I presume here that you think it's a positive step. So I would be clear. In my view, it's got a positive step. Great advantages to the local community and customers, with flexible opportunity of shopping on weekends, okay, and late at night. But doesn't it say every day of the week? Okay, weekends and late at night, as well as increases. Hang on, right. It provides them with flexible opportunity for shopping on weekends and late at night. Now, this is a long sentence, so we need to break this up a bit. As well as increasing the rate of purchasing and selling in cities, which boosts, instead of and, which boosts economic growth. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. This is pretty short and sweet. In today's world, shops tend to extend their working hours. Okay. This trend has a positive impact on clients. Clients, it's not clients, it's customers or consumers. A client is if you're buying some kind of a service, like a legal service or something, that's a client, not a customer, because they can buy goods anytime they want. But what about the local community? What about that? You haven't really mentioned that. So I would have said something out. Also, the local community, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Today, shops are open longer throughout the day every week. Well, I would say like worldwide. This trend is highly beneficial to the shopkeepers since they can get paid much more. Well, if they don't get paid, they can make money. Since they can make more money or profit, they don't get paid. They're not employees. As a result of serving more customers, shoppers may devote no time to running a. I'm not sure about this. How does a shopper run a shop? Now, the shopkeeper runs a shop, but a shopper simply goes to a shop, so that doesn't really make sense. That needs changing. I'm not sure what you actually meant there. If you meant the shoppers may spend more time in shopping rather than their families and friends, but I'm sure that just because shops are open every day longer doesn't mean to say that people will be going every day for every hour. It's open, so that doesn't quite make sense there. In a multitude number, you mean in many? Don't use this. Nobody, multitude. In many nations during weekdays, shops are open long or longer hours these days. Increasing the shops' opening hours not only benefits indigenous, that's an adjective. Indigenous means the people native to a land or territory, like indigenous American Indians or indigenous Aborigines. So that doesn't make sense. By making more jobs, but also helps night shift workers to purchase their needs. How can you purchase your need? You can satisfy a need, but you can't really purchase a need. To satisfy their needs. And what kind of needs? You mean consumer needs? Okay, that needs to be clearer. And why is it night shift workers? What's it got to do with people working on the night shift? So you would have to explain this more in your body paragraphs, because it's not quite clear in the introduction. In recent years, freer, I suppose it's kind of, or simply say extended. That's better, because freer doesn't necessarily mean extended. It means you are free to open when you like, but that doesn't necessarily mean extended. It could simply mean that you can open on Saturday and Sunday. So it's not quite the same thing. Are common in many countries. Positive trend as it growths unemployment. Right. No, that doesn't work. Either it grows or it helps the growth of employment, or it helps employment growth. I think possibly it helps. Put this here. It helps employment growth and is beneficial for busy employees. Yep, that's pretty good. Okay. Just watch a couple of things there, but that's pretty good. This is the last one. More prevalent among shops to serve people, goods and services 1 hours in the, it should be you, in the course of a week. This is growing trend in the world. Has at least 2 merits, including the better services. Don't need an article there. Consumers who are too busy during working hours, as well as boosting local increasing financial turnover. Okay, that's pretty good. So just be careful. So that's my example. You can see how I've paraphrased that. Okay, I hope that helps.